What is going on, guys? Jetxc here, and a little bit of a follow-up to the Horizon Walker video because the Steam version was having some issues, but it is actually running now completely, and I gotta say, it's looking really good on the Steam version here. There's like the typical usual bugs, but I've had a pretty easy time. Uh, with how everything looks, it runs smooth, and yeah, they really take advantage of the fact that it is on PC. So um already signed in and everything, so just logging in. Give me a second here. There we go. But yeah, just logging in, you can really tell how much different it actually is from using the emulator and actually the browser page. Everything just looks a lot better. Um, they do take advantage of the fact of if you have like a NVIDIA graphics card or an AMD, and yeah, it does really well. It's at the highest quality I could possibly put it, and from screen to screen it's really smooth, not really any lag. Like I said, it's got like a typically like a few bugs, but it's nothing bad. The last bug I got was trying to retry on dopamine here. I've been saving dopamine for like some video content, but yeah, other than that, it's been good. So definitely let me know how you guys feel on it. Now here's the thing. Up next we have obviously some new people coming in, so I do have a video. It's called Horizon Walker, What You Need to Know. I made this video I think around the time that the game came out on the global side. A lot of that information is actually still really good. Maybe I do a beginner's guide, but that was like a bunch of little things that you need to know about Horizon Walker. So I can leave that video in the comment section of this video, and you guys can check that out really get you started. It's really simple. So that's why I thought I'd recommend it. But yeah, so far Anniversary has been a little bit dull. Honestly, the real part of the anniversary starts like the 28th with whatever update they're going to be having. I know a lot of people are looking forward to the cat girl that they made, so let's see what they have in store. I'm actually really satisfied on the Steam version here. So again, it's been a lot of ups and downs with Horizon Walker, but it seems like they're kind of getting it together, in my opinion. And as free to play as the game is, and as fun the game is, there definitely needs to be improvement. But the improvement I've kind of been seeing for the past couple of updates. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that next big update coming. Should be this week. So all right, guys, that's really it from me. Definitely check this game out on Steam. I know a lot of people have finally been waiting. So all right, guys, I'm out. Later. So it looks like, as I was talking about, Horizon Walker, the patch notes actually released a couple hours ago. So I just want to briefly go over it here real quick. Since it has released on Steam and I was yapping about that, but we have the DMP9 prototype, which looks to be Young's signature weapon. So I kind of want to look at it here. So during combat, crit damage and speed get an increase when allies other than yourself take their turn and land a weak point. Gain briefing, it stacks up a certain amount of times at the start of your turn. If it's at max stacks, gain keen insight, increases piercing. Signature weapon, commence operation, increases ranged attack by a certain percentage. When crit rate exceeds a certain percent, half of the access value is temporarily converted into crit damage at the start of your turn. If you have keen insight, gain extra action once, and the AP cost of the assassination and mass execution is reduced. Okay, so stack enough crit rate and you get some of that converted into crit damage, gaining that keen insight buff here, which increases your pierced boost damage. During combat, crit damage percentage at the start of combat and after leaving a weak point attack, and enter stealth until the end of your turn. Cool. Okay, so honestly, I'd love to put this on Young. I really want to see if this can actually make her better, and I like the sound of it a lot here. And they have a new stigma here that'll go with it. So during combat, basic attack damage and combat skill damage is increased by a certain percent. At the start of combat, speed is increased. This effect ends when using a non-standby skill. Okay. When using any active skill while stealth, all attacks are increased. Ooh. I wonder if Yui could benefit heavily off of this, actually. Basic attack damage increased and skill damage increased. I don't know. This will be interesting to see. Phantom's Invitation, and they have crit rate, pierce boost, melee attack boost, range, or magic attack boost. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I'd have to see. It's interesting, but I'm thinking maybe Yui could take advantage of that, but we'll see. Let's see. New content. A new subjugation frost orb will be added. By clearing frost orb, you can obtain the 4 stigmas of the new phantom banquet with certain probability. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Now, they're also adding busy beachside to the timeline. New costume for Blissing. It's actually looking pretty good for Blissing. If you guys haven't seen this already, it's a pretty solid costume. I think I may pick it up. They are changing her a little bit too, and she's going to be in the special search as well as having an affection. Limited time event. Typical. Let's see. Now Felicing is OMG. Yeah. She's got a lingerie set on. Okay, we also got some new shop bundles. That's fantastic. New limited bundles. Great. First anniversary related stuff. We've got this costume coming back, it seems. The costume shop will be updated with the latte date costume. Not my favorite costume, but hey, it's definitely decent. Pounded Heart Part 2 coming, and we have the selectors, guys. So the first anniversary selector for weapon and a Vanguard as well, all the way up until July 31st. If you're new, it's really, I mean, I guess it's not really that hard to say. I would just go for Olivia. If you could get Olivia and her weapon, man, you're gonna be able to just breeze through a lot of the content. I was gonna say maybe like Ivana would be a nice little start, but honestly, hopefully I don't get like shit on for this. I think Olivia and her weapon is a fantastic start. She's just, life for you early will be very, very easy if you could get Olivia and her weapon. Or, you know, if you want to do Everett, I guess you could really do that, but she really isn't as useful as she used to be back in the day. So my suggestion is Olivia 100% if you're new. But yeah, that's about it. We've got the dopamine channel being updated here. We've got exchange shop, event attendance, all the usual stuff. We have the performance of certain skills for Velissing will be adjusted. I want to actually save this for a video going over Velissing because I think I might get her weapon as well. It seems like she should be interesting here, so I don't want to kind of bog this down by going over all this stuff. But yeah, we'll be talking about Velissing in another video. Anyway, yeah, they've got some bug fixes, and that's really about it. So should be interesting, guys. Yeah, I'll be doing another video on the anniversary. So we'll be talking about that very, very soon. But yeah, that's it. Thankfully, I was able to find this. All right, I gotta go. Later.